So we're back in my bedroom. You are currently sitting on my manuscript that I should be editing. We will fix that later, but I need to update my planner. Yes, Cass, you're in the way. You're always in the way. Okay, so I didn't take my planner to work with me today. Honestly, I haven't really been filling it out. I've been backdating it. Probably by the time you see this video, you will already see a vlog that I'm putting out. So I've been back. I can't talk today. It's Monday. I just can't talk. Let's calm down. Let's slow down. I'm not in a rush. It's 7:30. I'm an adult. I can go to bed whenever I want to. Bedtime is not 9 p.m. Though I will be tired at 9 p.m. Trust me. Anyway. Okay. So mainly this planner is my health planner. So I'm just going to fill in what I had today for breakfast. I had coffee. For breakfast. For lunch, I had Jimmy John's because I ate lunch with my husband. So I had a turkey tom, which is my go-to Jimmy John's lunch, with no tomatoes, because tomatoes around here are very iffy on whether or not they're good. So I just don't get them. So I don't waste them. Yeah. And then I had half a pickle and a Star Crunch for lunch. I was still hungry when I got back to the office. And then for dinner, we had hash brown casserole and I had a Mountain Dew. Oh, I think I had, geez, that's where it gets me. If I could not drink soda, my calorie count would be really low. Okay, so I got that in. And then for my habits, I want to say my tarot today was the Empress card. So I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write hash brown casserole in my meal section. And then I checked my email, I took my medications, I did my tarot. I haven't done my Duolingo Japanese language study yet. I usually do that right before I go to bed. And then I did have a headache, but I haven't taken any medicine for it. I've just kind of let it be there. And then the rest of the stuff I will fill out tomorrow after I get the stats from my watch. Planner is now set up, and it says the only thing I have tomorrow is my son's happy birthday, which I just realized that I wrote the wrong year. He is not turning 10, he is turning 11. That was one of the first things I did when I got home today. I can't sit that there. Was wrap my son's present. I really hope he likes it. I'm not sure. He's been telling me what he wants, and that hasn't been something he's asked for, so I don't know if he's gonna like it, but I hope he does. I know he's gonna like Christmas because me and my husband decided to get him something a little bit bigger than we normally do. Since he's the second son, he usually gets the hand-me-downs on electronics. And see, I knew something fell off of that planner, Cass. Did you do that? I think you did. I think you broke it. I'm blaming you. My weather app says that sleet is coming. That's awesome. I'm kind of hoping that it snows and sleets enough that I don't have to go to work tomorrow and I can work from home. But at the same time, I don't really like working from home. Not with this job. My prior job was fine because we were pretty much all digital. But my current job, we have a lot of paper that we still deal with, and we're working our ways to digital. It'll probably be like 10 years before this company goes digital. Hopefully I will not be there in 10 years, but I kind of just don't want to go to work tomorrow. But I have to work, and working from home I find it's harder for me to do some tasks that would have been easy at the office, you know, because of the paper situation. But anyway, now that I got my planner done, I am going to work in, this is my Notique. I think this is called their lavender. I don't know, it's a lavender color A5 binder. And this binder for next year is going to be like my goals, business overview. Okay, are you done? Bye, Cass. Do not torment the dogs. Leave the dogs alone. But this binder is going to be my business like overview for the year, my goals overview for the year, and just a check-in point like each quarter to see how I'm doing on the goals. I'm definitely not going to be opening this like every week or even monthly, but this is where my goals are gonna sit, like after I've determined exactly what they are. I've already kind of determined my writing goals for next year. I think I need my notebook. Yeah, I'm gonna need my notebook because I took notes on my notebook. Oh, I've already kind of worked out a schedule on the books that I want to write next year. I really want to get faster in writing, I guess. And there's really no reason why I can't be faster at writing. This year I've just been kind of lazy, I would say, because like 2024, and I know I've kind of harped on this thing and I should just let it go and move on. But 2024 was very hard for me professionally, and I was very depressed last year. And I was also working towards the deadline of book 2 for Ember Story and getting it done. And I, you know, was depressed, and then I was working these crazy hours to try to get this book done, and I rushed the book, and I honestly need to go back through the book and do another like edit pass or 2 because I rushed it because I just wanted it to be done and I wanted to move on. So like after I published book 2, which I'd already pushed back like 2 months because it came out in November on my birthday last year in 2024, and I was just so happy that it was done and that the year was coming to the end and that 2025 was on the horizon. And I've worked in 2025 towards book 3 of Ember's book, but I haven't been consistent, and I haven't really wanted to work on that. And I think some of it is because I know, like, I don't know everything towards the end. And I think that was really bothering me, that I didn't know how the book was going to end and how it needed to end. And I talked to my girls, and okay, I don't know what I was saying. I think it comes down to the fact that I was lazy this year with writing. I didn't write much, but I did write a sci-fi in October, 60,000 word sci-fi that I'm excited about. And I think that definitely helped because it clarified something I needed to do in Ember's Story that I hadn't thought of, but it's like super obvious that I should have thought of it. So now I have that little twist in Ember's Story to put in. So I'm excited about that. And I've just been like, it's December. Over the last couple of months, I've just been like getting ideas for, Ember's Story and like what needs to happen and just like small things. But I think taking the time out in October to write a sci-fi definitely helped my creativity. And so I think next year I don't want to go for as long as I did this year not writing, even if it's like small bits. So I do have a semi-plan already in place on like a writing production, book production, I don't even know what you would call that, schedule. I think in general, if I could get to the point where I'm writing a book in a month, like I did this October with the sci-fi, and then I take a month to edit it, whether that's back to back or not, it doesn't matter. But I think if I could write it in 1 month and do my round of edits in a month, and then it would go to my alpha readers, and then I would re-edit it based on their feedback, and then it would go into line editing and then copy editing, and then it would be ready pretty much. I just want to get to a point, and I'm like hunching down. I just want to get to the point where I'm producing more books every year. And I know I will do that once I don't have a full-time job and writing is my full-time job. I'll be able to create more because I'll have more time. But I just need to step up my game, and I'm excited about 2026. And that's what I'm going to be doing now, is the workshop that I'm in called, let me see, make sure I say it right. It doesn't, Igniting Your Best Year workshop. So I listened to the 2-hour presentation this morning. It was live this morning when I was at work, and so I was able to listen and actually work. I did actually work, and I did take some notes, and that's where I was getting my notes for this. So I have the workbook that came with the workshop. I'm going to take the notes from today, and I'm gonna work through this paper. It has some homework to do, which I actually already did the first homework assignment by accident. I thought it was interesting, and so I did it already. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I was gonna talk about more writing stuff. But I also need to upload a YouTube video. Let me do this first, maybe upload a video, and then we'll talk about writing. Hi. Okay, so I picked up the camera earlier, like a vlog style, and I really hadn't intentionally planned on doing like a vlog style for this, but I wanted to talk about my sci-fi book. So I have it printed. I started with chapter 22 because before chapter 22, the edits are fine. I think it flows. I think the pacing is good. Chapter 22, out of, I think there's 60 chapters, there are just errors. I got sloppy. I was going fast, and then I didn't circle back, which is, I'm trying to think of the term someone else uses that's not circle back, because that's a very corporate term they use. But I didn't write and then start at the beginning of that chapter and go through and like do a mini edit, I guess. I just was like boom, 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 continue from chapter 22 all the way to the end. And so I printed it because I've been having some eye strain. I ordered some blue logging glasses, hopefully off of Black Friday, and hopefully they'll be here soon, because I've just been having some problems with headaches and eye strain. Definitely eye strain, because at the very end of October, I was having a lot of trouble looking at my screen while I was typing this. But essentially, this is a sci-fi. I don't know typically what you would classify it. Let me see. I have notes from AuthorTube. I have that. Is it an app? It's not an app. It's on the web. But I have the membership for AuthorTube, and so I put the book in there. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it gives me some like, can't really find it, and I can't put the camera down. These are like the plot points. Here, I think I found it. Sorry. It gives me some like title names and series names options, and the series name, which this isn't going to be a series, the Legacy Sequence, Thrones and Orbit Saga, the Cortinian Files, the Whitestone Chronicles, Legacy, the Hearn Wars. And then some of the titles are like The Rogue Protector, Secret Royalty Among Us, Kidnap and Rescue, Bodyguard for Their Boss. It's pretty funny. I have no idea exactly what I'm gonna name this yet, but I thought it was cool because it gave me like similar books that the story is like. So according to this, The Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. Honor Harrington by David Weber. The Collapsing Empire by John Scalzi. Nine Fox Gambit by Yoon Han Lee. The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. So it gave me some similar books, so that was cool. It says my primary readers for this sci-fi is modern space opera and military science fiction who prefer character-focused narratives over purely idea-driven sci-fi. Women and men aged 18 to 45 who enjoy series with romance subplots alongside political intrigue and action. Fans of crew-centric ensemble cast stories and morally ambiguous institutions like corporations, militias, secret councils. My secondary readers are readers of romantic suspense who will be drawn to a slow burn relationship between the protagonist and her protector. And then readers who like techno thrillers with corporate espionage and governance conflicts blended into speculative elements. And so it is recommending to me to place this sci-fi into space opera, military sci-fi, and techno thriller are the top 3 core genres, and then cross-genre hooks are romantic suspense, workplace drama, and political conspiracy. And then it says that the shelf placement at like a Barnes & Noble would be science fiction, and then under say space opera, military science fiction with cross promotion on romance and thriller list. So I think like I definitely have this all, maybe I don't. I numbered these pages of this because I didn't number them before I printed them, but this is essentially the report that AutoCritic gave me on my book after it analyzed it, so that's cool. Some of the suggestions were things that I already knew I needed to fix, but it definitely helped pinpoint some other areas that I need to expand on just a little bit, and so that is what I'll be doing. And I guess this series, I will take you along as I edit these pages. I really would like to get the edit done by the end of December. Today's December 1st, so we're starting with a bang. But I really want to get this edited by December 31st so that my alpha readers can dive in January 1st or whenever they have time. It really doesn't matter. This book is not coming out next year, so at least I don't think it is, unless they can turn around really quickly, which I don't think we can. But yeah, I am really loving this story. I love Evie. She's my main character. I want to make her a very strong character who has always really had to rely on herself to do things, and she's like the leader and she takes care of her crew and makes sure everyone is safe. And then she needs to learn through the book that she can ask for help and that it's okay to lean on someone. So I have her starting out very strong and headstrong and like kind of, because she like, I'm using the bodyguard trope in this book. Evie gets into a little scuffle and she needs a bodyguard, so which enters my main male character. He comes on board and he's there to protect Evie, but she is strong-willed and she doesn't really think that the attacks on her warrant a bodyguard. Like, she just thinks they're not, I don't know, high enough. Like, I feel like there's a better word to describe that. Dangerous? Maybe dangerous. That the events that have happened that kind of keep happening in the first part of the book are not dangerousness, for her to have a bodyguard. And then so throughout the book, she learns to lean on him. And then, of course, there's a twist and some things go down. And I kind of pivoted. The other thing that's really wrong with this is that originally it was going to be a series of at least 2 books, like a duology. And when I got towards like the end of the first book, where I was going to put the first book, I decided I didn't want it to be a duology. And so I then pivoted and wrote basically the stuff I had planned for the second book into the first book and expanded it. I'm hoping when it's all said and done that this book is at least 80,000, maybe 85,000, but who knows. My books tend to not expand that much after I've got them written, and I am a underwriter, so we'll see. We will see. I love the character so far, and I'm excited for my alpha readers to actually read it and to make sure that it makes sense, but I want to try to give them the best book that I can. And so December is working on this book, and I hope I can, like this week, we got a little craziness with birthdays that are happening, and then I have that workshop that I'm doing. But after this week, then I have 2 solid weeks, I think, before Christmas. So if I can really dig in those 2 solid weeks, I probably can get this done. I printed it because of my eye strain, but I'm thinking now it might just be quicker to do it on the computer. I was doing a lot of writing at work because I had downtime at work and I got some extra work. And so I don't think I'll have as much downtime as before. And so I think I need to shift working on book stuff tonight, because I was working on book stuff during the day at work at some points, like an hour or 30 minutes, whatever. And then I was just chill at night. But now I think I need to swing this back around and do it at night. Isn't that right, Smokey? Bandit sounds like he's dying. He's not. He's just old. And I've taken him to the vet, and they don't think anything's wrong with him. So I'm not sure how this series is gonna work. Maybe this will be episode 1. Maybe I will stream them all together. We'll see how much footage I have. I don't want it to be too long, I guess. So this is my plan for my editing, and I hope to take you along with this, and then we can work on the next. It'll be 2026 and we can work on the next set of books. So, but yeah, I definitely want to take you along with this journey. Anyway, in case that this is its own video, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.